Don't get too eager at the positive, and don't get defensive at the negative. Now, if they're rolling with you, you're saying, hey, why is that important to you? What do you mean? Like, why do you want that? Or how come that jumped out at you? Any of those kind of questions, and they're just saying, yeah, man, they're giving you not one word answers, but they're actually, yeah, man, I really like to, I just got laid off from a job, and they're rolling with you, then I don't even remember I don't even remember ever saying the words, hey, would you like to join my team? I just don't remember ever saying that because I didn't say that. I wanted to utilize the tool to, first of all, I wanted to see if they're open, okay? If they're open, utilize the tool. If they go through the tool, see what they liked, didn't like, whatever, okay? And there are things, last night, this was fun, because last night I talked a little bit about this concept of what if they're negative about your video? And I said, if someone's negative about your video, what do you say? And I got all kinds of answers. Some people have said, well, I'd ask them why. That's not a good place to go, okay? Why is an entrenching of whatever direction they're going. So I think the video really sucks. Why? Well, because you had all this hype and you had all this crap and you had all these, Lambos driving around that's not realistic. Why, whatever direction they're going, it will entrench them in that direction. So if they say, hey, this looks really appealing to me and I think I can rock this thing, well, that might be an okay use of why. Well, why do you think that? Well, because I'm fired up and I got some extra time on my hands and I think that you're a good leader and I'll rock it out with, right? Why is an entrenching of whatever direction they're going? So if they're negative, if you for some reason just, like harsher rejection, then just go ahead and ask them why. Why don't you like it? Well, let me tell you how much time you got. So I wouldn't ask why. I wouldn't say, well, how can it be improved? See, someone answered that. See, that's a network marketer that's thinking it's a problem with the tool. It's not a problem with the tool. They think it is. Well, how can we improve? So I can feed that back to corporate. Oh, yeah? Yeah, they're going to listen to you? Got none on your team? Yeah? There's a little suggestion box outside. Is that how it works? Let me tell you, you may have good suggestions. In network marketing, people listen to performance. You may be really, really smart and have some really good suggestions, but if you don't have a team, corporate ain't going to listen to you. Neither is your leaders. I'm just telling you. Sorry. They may be great ideas. Go prove them. Go make it happen. Go do it. And so you saying, well, how could it improve? Well, let me tell you, you could do this, this, this. And all they're doing is you're wasting your time. You're so away from possibly getting them to move forward, you're just wasting time. You're collecting information that is useless. Okay? Now, if they're positive, they're rolling with you, they're saying, yeah, I like this, I like that, and that's important to me because, and they just keep going, then I don't ask them, okay, would you like to join my team then? This is what I say. Sounds to me like you're ready to join. Now, obviously, I'm talking opportunity, and the reason I'm talking opportunity is because if I give you a candlestick example, you're going to say, ooh, travel, wine, weight loss, right? You're going to hit me with 800 different categories. I want you to get the energy, and all of you have the opportunity to talk about the opportunity if you would like. Notice the most important thing on here, let's see if I can figure this out. The period. The period is an indication of your tonality. It isn't what you say, it's how you say it. So if I put a question mark there, sounds to me like you're ready to join? You ready to rock this thing? Not very confident, not very powerful, not very persuasive. Sounds to me like you're ready to join. There's a reason radio announcers have deep voices. They have that resonance, they're very deep. They have that tonality of authority. They want people to, catch on to an authority and follow that authority. That's why you just don't hear a lot of radio announcers with really high voices. Just doesn't, I'm sure it exists, but you just don't see a lot of them. Sounds to me like you're ready to join. Now, if you're starting this for the first time, it's going to be awkward. And so, like, 1 second will pass. So you'll say, sounds to me like you're ready to join. Because you're going to kill it, man. This thing's amazing. You're going to blow it. I don't care if it's a half hour. I'll put the phone on mute. I'll make a sandwich, take a shower. I will not be the next person to speak ever. It's not going to happen, ever. I will never speak next after I say this line. Now, keep in mind, I'm not saying this line until they're ready. They've seen the video. They've told me what they liked about it, or we've had a discussion on what they misperceived about it, and now they're on the track. I'm not just throwing that out there. We've arrived at this statement, not question. Sounds to me like you're ready to join? Not a question. Sounds to me like you're ready to join. Pause. I'm not saying a word. Not doing it. I am not speaking next. It's not happening. You let them speak next. Okay? Now, what could you possibly hear? Well, you say, sounds to me like you're ready to join. And they say, whoa, slow down there, sales guy. Break her down a notch. Whoo, someone's eager. Okay? You get to act again. We're back to acting class. Oh, heavens me. Oh, whoa. So if I get to the point where I say, sounds to me like you're ready to join, and they're negative and they don't move forward, I say, oh my goodness. And I actually go into a cadence. How many of y'all have heard me do the cadence? So the cadence is, they say, oh, no way, man. Oh man, I just want to apologize. It's just when someone says exactly what you just said, they typically join. Now, do you have a question or something? Notice the tone. There are times when I want to make it sound weird. Let me give you a different example. So when I was in real estate, so I was a real estate investor, and sometimes I'd be calling for sale by owner, people selling their house. And so there was a place where I could use tonality and kind of lead them toward that my solution was a better solution. And so maybe it went something like this. Hey, I know that you're asking for $100,000 for your house, and the very best I could do would be $55,000. Now, I know that's not what you're not what you're looking for, but hey, you could try to list it with a realtor if you wanted. Dragged it out. I made it very weak. Try to list it out with a realtor if you wanted to. Just sounds weak, not very strong. It sounds like that's just a path of failure there. And so, oh man, no, not right. Okay, well, man, it's just like, usually, if I can work in 3 LY words because they're very persuasive, usually when people say exactly what you just said, they typically join. Usually, typically, honestly, clearly, normally, all of those are very persuasive words. Usually, when people say exactly what you just said, they typically join. Usually, exactly, typically. You can mix them up. So what am I doing there? It's now weird that they said they're not going to join. Because usually when people say exactly what they just said, they typically join. Is this making sense? Too complicated. Is it too complicated or making sense? Helpful? Okay.